I don't agree with the moderator nor Reverend Robinson that we want some kind of agreement. We want agreement by which we can live or die. You choose. I have spoken to you a lot of times in hatred and anger, and you have not heard me. Well, you had better hear me today. It's because you consider me a vagabond leader that I'm not to speak here. Well, you had better cut those neckties off of them black boys that you put in our district, because they don't know what's happening. And I'm from the pits of nigger hell, and I know what's happening. If you won't listen to me when I make an appeal for the Negro, who have no concern for the Negroes, listen to me when I make it. We love America, but you are driving us back and you are making a Samson out of us, and we are going to pull down the pillars. Should you try to pretend that I'm crazy because I want America to be saved? Riots that goes on in this country, in this city. The city is better than Pittsburgh. And then you think we have no right to ask for something? Is it too much to ask you to grant us human dignity? Should we be put down and shot to death for this request? If so, you can aim your guns. What the hell do you think we care about dying if you're going to deny us the right to live?
Oh, yes, indeed. We're back. We got something different here this morning. Okay, I see it. We're back. Of course, make sure that you smash the like button, support the channel. We're back here. A very controversial topic there. We tapping in a few things here. I want to start with just talking about this topic here. Something about dating apps, man. The horror and failing of dating apps, man. We'll be talking about that this morning, along with maybe a few other select things I have here in the bag, man, off to the side, man. Way deep into this, but that's why I want to start with T.K. Kirkland. Then we'll get to the dating apps aspect there, because T.K. Kirkland was talking about why he refuses to date single moms. This is very important. All right. Oh yeah. I told people the morning time is, and maybe late at evening, man. That's what you might see me doing some of my most deepest thinking. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Now I'm drinking my water. I'm eating my fruit. First thing I get up, dude, I'm looking around, tasting the atmosphere, seeing what's going out in the climate, man. Mm-hmm. All right. And as a man, you should know what's going on outside. Mm-hmm. Say somebody asks you, goddamn, like the weather or directions or this, that, and the third here, dude. All right, you're supposed to know something here. We're back. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like button. Of course, don't forget to support the channel here. All right, yeah, we're running off of films, but we in here. All right, let's get to TK. And of course, this interview was off of No Jumper, okay? And it was just 2 days ago. TK consistently, TK Kirkland always has conversations like this. So if you listen to one, then you may have heard like the big scope on most of them. If you listen to any TK Kirkland interviews where he's talking about dating and single moms and stuff like that. But for some of these things in here, I do happen to agree with him. Now, am I for the cases of dating single moms? It depends with me. I have a statue and a line. If your kids are almost grown or your child, yeah, fine. That's cool. All right. Their father is in their life. They almost grown. Cool. All right. That sets less confusion in line about the pappy, who's going to be the father, take care of the boatload. No, her father is directly in her life, or the son is their father is directly in their lives in here to take care of stuff. So this is just my opinion. All right. So I will date single moms, depending on the circumstances. All right. Yes, indeed. That the circumstances of how well she doesn't get along with her damn child's father, dude. All right. Yeah, if y'all like damn best friends, I'm staying away from that. All right. Because it comes into this essence of, and most of us men out here with good sense know this, a nigga can always strike his baby moms, nigga. All right. Always. All right. And in most cases, that's the case. All right. Yeah, there are a few exceptions to the rule, I guess, if you want to say that. But given the right emotional circumstances, he can strike you again. All right. Yes, he can. All right. A lot of y'all, you don't want to listen to the men as if we don't understand how vulnerable some of the young ladies are. You're very vulnerable and emotional, baby. All right. And no, you ain't got it covered. You don't understand what I'm telling you. All right. I often tell women, ain't no damn such things as a damn male friend. It ain't. You will destroy your relationship you have with the dude right there that you fool with, trying to play games with him like that. All right. This my cousin. All right. Yo, he's like my best friend. All right, hooker, you can go on and get up out of here. All right. I'm not going to be Sam Sausage Head on the side paying bills, this, that, and the third here, while you running around laying up with your best friends. All right. I just went to smoke a J with him real quick. Man, none of that shit is appropriate. None of it. No, we just cool though. Nah, man. You a sucker though. Your name Sam Sausage Head though. All right. A nigga with respect for himself is not buying any bull crap, nigga. All right. No, he looks at evaluates the circumstances. He understands he's fly. God damn it, I got the pick of the litter out here. All right. Yeah. And I can go ahead to say hell no to a weird, strange predicament that doesn't lead in my favor. All right. Where I don't come out on top, nigga. Ain't nobody trying to be bona fide, chilling, smiling in a loser space. Yeah. And the woman got your money. Nose open, she's cruising the boulevard, all right, laying up with Tom, Dick, and Harry, nigga, and you standing next to her looking like Sam Sausage Head, all right? What's more valuable than a man's respect, than his personal respect he feels for himself? Nothing. All right? This is why when you see in relationships, even when a man may know a woman is cheating and what have you, when she makes it utterly obvious, throws it in his face, does commit terms of public war by filing divorce. All right. Yeah, because that's treason. That's against all laws, nigga. All right. When your ass go ahead to file for divorce because a man, all right, due to the cases of nostalgia, all right, and rolling with you long term, that man will stay with you forever. Andre Young, aka is it Andre Young? I believe, aka Dr. Dre. All right, Dr. Dre and his circumstances here, and Nicole Young. I want to say that situation was nasty and messy for no reason. That man, granddaddy, just passed, and she decided to serve him divorce papers during the time of the reception within the funeral, dude, while he's grieving. You understand? You understand how evil that is, dude? All right. The NFL tried to get something going where they did an interview together to kind of like squash it, but she was so bullheaded and stubborn, she said she wasn't going to get down with it. All right. That's what she decided to do. All right. This is years later, so I'm talking on this case. And for some of you, most of y'all remember, she got a few properties, she got a few cars and different things like that. But I'm just going to break it down from an economic scale and how it should look here. You're not talking about paying property taxes on these joints here yet. None of that. All right. But they gave her somewhere around like $400 million or so. All right. No, not 400. Excuse me. $100 million. All right. Let me break the money down here because I got to remember the TMZ story. Some of these things I get mixed up. It was $100 million. All right. But here's the breakdown real quick from an economic stance. All right. She spends somewhere around $2 million a month. Nigga. A month. All right. So how much money is she spending in a year, baby? All right. Come on. Hurry up. Okay. 24 million. All right. Yeah. Out of 100 million. Listen to me. Follow me now. All right. That's why I like numbers and all this shit. That way we can get right to it. All right. You can feel whatever you want to feel after I'm finished saying what I'm saying. But let's get to the raw numbers. All right. So 24 million a year. You're going to get 100 million, all right, from this divorce and this split. How many years financially does it take for her to break? Huh? Now, if I was to be generous here and to take taxes off the books, because we know taxes is coming right off, dude. All right, you're going to get hit. Out of 100 million, you possibly get stripped all the way down to 60, 65 million. All right, but you're going to get hit by Uncle Sam. All right, that's why I'm saying women cannot go backwards financially. Males can't go backwards sexually. That's just the book. All right, it's what it is. I ain't make the rules. I was just born, nigga. All right, yes. All right, so I'm going back here to tell you, dude. Yeah, she's not going from shopping at Tiffany's, nigga, to Walmart, nigga. That ain't happening. All right. Not at all. And even in the cases as you talk about investing and getting a business here and like the highest returns you can get on investments there. And I'm talking about from a practical normal circumstances about like 5%, dude. All right. Yeah. If we're talking turkey. All right. About 5%. All right. Yeah. Yes, indeed. That's well for your business or whatever you plan on going in. I'm talking about 5% a year, dude. All right, so that's not a large jump here underneath of the circumstances of you being able to, excuse me, all right, pardon me. On here, but in my lane and circumstances of talking about this, I go back to Nicole and I sit here and say here, at best, if you do leave those circumstances of Uncle Sam not taking this, you might got 4 years here before you hit rock bottom or hard financial circumstances. And I'm pointing to paying property tax. I'm pointing to paying insurance on all those luxury vehicles. All of that shit, because you can't call Dr. Dre no more for the landscaper and all that. He's gone. All right. All that shit gonna come out of your pocket. All right. So I got all of that money being gone here in a time span of somewhere around like 2 years and some change. Maybe. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Due to the financial and spending habits there. You've seen the cases of Marcellus Wallace, Wiley, his circumstances here. All right. When you looked over, his wife kept calling the police on him. He wasn't even breaking the law. She just kept calling the police on him so she can get a jump on him in divorce court, man. All right. I think I was telling y'all about this. Just dirty, man. All right. And the case centered around the circumstances that, they were trying to just get his legal team to pay all her legal fees. All right. In other words, they want him to pay for her going after him as many times as she wants to. All right, right. I want to burn through your bread, trying to destroy your life, nigga. All right, right. And they want to make sure they go to the judge to see if this is okay. So far, the judge hasn't okayed it. The woman for that legal counsel that she owes them plenty of bread. I don't know how they're charging her. I don't know what would make you charge a person $1,000 a day. All right, I can't see the work for that as far as a legal team doing that to a person. All right, unless you just got some shyster, slimy ass greaseballs. All right. If you look at the paperwork for that court case here and their work, all they're doing is begging the judge to use Marcellus Wallace money to go after him. That's all they doing. All right. What's on the bill where you got to charge $1,000 a day? All right. Yeah, it's just trifling. And you know they're going to play the game like that because at the end of the day, it's not her money, it's his. All right. So a nigga just sitting in here like a broken cab meter, nigga just running it up. All right. Running that bitch to the gills. All right. Right. Straight shyster mode. All right. She went to go get her a Michael Avenatti, nigga. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me go get one of them. All right. Right. But I want to go to TK Kirkland, and he's speaking to the cases of why he's not dating single mothers. All right. And I want to put his age up here and everything else. All right, young ladies. All right. No, I'm gonna put my man on. All right. I'm going to say, man, put me on, man. I'm gonna put him on. All right. Oh, that's my brother there. TK Kirkland is 65 years old. All right. Just to be clear, I didn't realize he was that old. He's 65 years old. All right. Yes, indeed. We got any more background? Of course, he was born April the 3rd, 1961. All right. Yeah, he's from Jersey City. All right, New Jersey. Yeah, Jersey City, New Jersey. Okay. Shout out to this brother. Also a comic and a legend there in the game. All right, if I can introduce him properly. All right, fair use.
See, because people have sex, not understand sex makes babies, not love.
Yeah.
Everybody that's walking straight, I guarantee 90%, 99% of the people were not planned.
Yeah.
Everybody, you was born because your mother and father was fucking.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But there was no plan went into it. When I see homeless people and people under the bridge and all that, I think about their parents.
Yeah.
Was you an accident? Was you loved? Like, how did it turn out this way for you?
Yeah.
Or did your parents abandon you at one point because you were just a fucked up child?
Yeah.
So many things. And I think people should, especially men and women, look at the person. You can't tell in 2 or 3 months. That's why girls who have 3 babies before 40
Yeah.
and not with the dad, then you meet a guy who got his shit together and you want that person to love you. But again, go back to say, when you're knowledgeable, it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Kind of difficult because to be a young lady, another young lady explained to me that she wanted to get married. I said, ain't nobody marrying you with 3 kids. She said, TK, you really me? I said, listen to me. Men don't want that responsibility. I said, now you could wait till your children are grown and out the house. You'll have a better shot.
Yeah. But also by that that point, you're going to be like 50 or 60.
Yes.
You know,
And that's why I said invest in yourself. And make sure you look good. Most women, when they get older, they let themselves go.
Right.
You have to invest in your health and your look so that when your kids leave, you're still somewhat attractive.
Yeah.
A lot of women in their 60s and 50s don't look good.
No.
And no, that's why nobody's hollering at them.
Yeah.
And they can put the makeup on, the wig or whatever. But you get to keep your body because men are visual.
I mean, I say this as somebody who is in the porn game. And by the time a woman is like in her early 40s,
yes,
I mean, it is rarefied air. Like very few women who still realistically look good enough to be serious porn stars in their early 40s.
Right.
Even in the late 30s, you know, realistically, like, you know, chicks kind of start aging out of looking the part, you know, and especially if you've had a couple kids, it's tough. And if you haven't taken care of yourself over the years, I mean, really the girls who still look good at 41 or 42 or whatever are the ones who were militant about diet.
Thank you.
Exercise.
Thank you.
Their plastic surgery went well.
You gotta take it seriously.
Yeah.
You can't play with it.
Yeah.
Because you understand, men are visual.
Yeah.
If you look good, somebody's gonna holler at you.
Yeah.
Then you gotta be good, look good on the inside.
Yeah.
Then you gotta have your life kind of together. Can't be fucked up.
I mean,
I met a young lady, gorgeous, in her 60s.
Really?
But she fucked up financially. Was done through a divorce. She didn't prepare for the future.
Yeah.
But I, being knowledgeable, I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah.
I'm just being smart.
You're not trying to save her?
Yeah, I'm not saving no motherfucker body.
What would be your preferred age if you were going to get into a serious relationship right now?
I thought about that today. It's amazing. I would have to go young.
Okay. But how young?
Like 33, 34.
Okay.
And the reason why, no kids, they just getting their life together.
I understand. But for the men out here, yes, up till 70, 75 years old or so, you see Ronald Isley having babies, nigga. All right? His old ass. All right? Running around with 19 or whatever, 20-year-old. All right? Folks that say all this bullshit. When you see how Stella getting her groove back, everybody wants you to be quiet, don't they? All right? No, that's not predatorial. That's not all this other shit. All right? And I'm not trying to make a case in here for folks in here. Look, if what you're doing in here is in the process of the law, dude, I don't have no criticism. All right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right? Yes. And a man who has got his stuff in order, who's got his pick of the litter, is not looking for his damn peer. He ain't looking for another 65-year-old. All right? I didn't say this. He did. All right? What he said, 30, 34, somebody who's got their stuff in order, who's just kind of stepping in. All right? That's what he's looking for. All right? Yes, indeed. That's a young tenderoni to him at the age of 65. You understand? All right? Still working out, still in good health. All right? You understand? We start to reach our financial peak to really start hitting males at the age of getting up to about 40. All right. And your money continues to grow and get higher and higher and higher. All right. Some of these young ladies, y'all start to slow down about that age, about 36 or so. All right. It's not like you're going to go to start trying to pick up more jobs or something. All right. Not really. All right. No. All right. I don't know no woman in the world that wants to work for the rest of her life, dude. Don't know her. Even the little lion ass ones. All right. Hold on here. Shit. Don't know her. No, y'all bullshit.
And I want peace of mind. So to have peace, some of these girls that I know that's in their no children, good job.
But you want a 33, 34 who has decided not to have kids, because that's usually kind of around the time where they sort of have to make
you can't.
a decision.
I'm not trying to get married.
Yeah.
So if you want to have, I'll get you prepared for the motherfucker who's going to get married.
Oh.
I'll get you ready for that guy. But I'm not having no more children. My will and all that shit is done.
You get the vasectomy?
No, not yet. No, I'm not gonna get it.
Just pulling out.
I'm not even. I'm not. I told you my sex life is done.
Huh.
And if I am gonna come on, make sure it's an older bitch that got a hysterectomy.
That's real.
Yeah, you can leave your dick in them all day.
Yeah.
And let it drip and not have a problem.
See, okay, this is the problem with being single.
Okay.
Is that if you're a guy who's in the public eye and you've got your relationship under control, meaning you got a long-term girlfriend or a long-term wife or whatever, then you realistically are going to have to fuck up pretty bad to get like PR that, you know, if you just go to work and then you go.
Sir, can I explain what's wrong with this? Making the plug, what was her name? What you call it? The plug, Leslie, Lisa, something, the plug. All right, I don't even know her. All right, that's your baby moms, man. All right, and with your wife here, I guess. All right, and men don't want men don't want porn stars. All right, coming in there slamming wood on their wife, man. All right. Therefore, we don't want to be like, I don't know what looks like he don't even know what the hell he's talking about. Look at him. All right. No, we're not confused. That's why I ain't even like respectfully. All right. Fair use. I know I'm using your stuff, Adam. All right. But this is why I didn't even address anything you said the first go around. I just ignored it like you didn't even say nothing. All right. Because it ain't important, yo. It's not. Unless you plan on being the next Adam 22 when it comes to the women. All right? Yeah, whatever you have to say isn't valuable, nigga. All right? It isn't. All right? He looking all off into space like he's just making it up as he goes along. Like, you ain't got nothing to give nobody. Look at this nigga. All right, I'm just thanking the big wood swinging nigga. All right, no, knocking him out, curling him up like a cheese doodle. All right, yeah, that's all that's going on playing in my back of my mind as he talking. All right, yeah, you ain't pulling no rank like that, man. Hey, come on, brothers, let me get you in here to talk to you about what, nigga? Poor Adam, man.
Home to your wife, maybe you go out to some parties or whatever. It's hard to have like a bad PR moment. Yes. Whereas if you're dating, if you are going, never mind, if you're going to clubs, if you're going out to parties, if you're drinking and you're meeting women and flirting with different women and giving out your number and getting people's numbers and taking a girl on a couple dates and not really letting it go anywhere or whatever, it's like, it's a ticking time bomb in terms of this somehow coming to the surface and impacting your public image. Now, for somebody like me or you, if a girl comes out and says, oh, I was kind of dating TK or Adam and they were like, he was kind of shitty to me or whatever, or he was a dick or whatever. I mean, it's kind of like whatever. Don't have like the cleanest public image, but have a minute of chaos in your life and someone that you let in your bedroom.
Right.
And there was no camera set up and she could realistically say anything from minor things to the most serious of
wouldn't matter, man. Wouldn't matter. Your wife was spread eagle, man, with some nigga for 40 minutes, man. All right. Available for the public. All right. Yeah, man. There's nothing worse than that. All right. As a man, I couldn't think of anything more horrible. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So any secrets that's what he's trying to say. Like, yeah, you know, a woman can say anything and she could. All right. In your case, you wouldn't have to. Right. Mm-hmm. Well, it's already visible. Let's get back to TK, man. I just want to fast forward, man. I know you're not going to get nothing. All right. I don't know how much longer this babbling is going to go on. All right. Hold on 1 second.
Had a lot of girlfriends. I said, what do you mean? She sent me pictures.
All right. No,
And she was a
it's his
doctor.
program, so you got to let him talk. That's what it is. All right. Hold on.
Okay. Gorgeous. But her mind wasn't right. And she said, TK, you got a lot of girlfriends. I said, what do you mean? She sent me pictures of about 10, 15 women she got on social media that I had no fucking idea who it was. But these women with light skin and long hair.
Right.
Okay, here comes the psychology. I said, there's something wrong with you. She said, what do you mean? I said, every woman on here is light skin and long hair. You got something against women who are light skin and long hair.
Which
she was dark skinned.
Short hair?
She was gorgeous.
Okay.
But she had her own hair, whatever, but not one picture was of a dark woman.
Right.
And I said, there's something wrong with your psyche. Because one, I don't know who these women are, and you picked all these women. Now, I can't date all these 15 girls you send pictures of. And 3, I have no idea who they are. At a show, I took a picture. You can see the DVDs in my hand. Those are the problems of dating. People not understand.
Yeah.
Or people who don't get it.
Yeah.
Some things just don't make sense. And I got to a point I just can't explain things no more. It is what it is. Whatever you feel.
Yeah. It's not
You'll see when you get my age.
Yeah.
You ain't explaining shit no damn more.
Yeah, yeah.
Trust me.
No, I already
with me. All right, yes. Like I said, the coolest women in the world, the down to earth, goddamn it, girl next door, like your best friend type of women here. Those are the coolest ones. All right, yeah. Like I said, if they want to kick it with you, dude, to chill with you, they're gonna vibe with you on anything that you're doing. Don't matter because they want to know who you are, the person. All right, yes, indeed. Even if you some old anime, whatever it is, cat. All right, yeah, she wants to know more about that nigga because she's trying to study you. All right, yes, indeed. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kicking truth to power in here. All right. I had my mic off, man, talking cash shit. Y'all couldn't even hear me. I just had to give you a taste. All right. Yeah, y'all missed a lot. Anyhow, we back.
This video is exactly what we'll be talking about. So if you like this type of style of content, honest, raw commentary, almost like sitting down, FaceTime, chilling, be sure to subscribe so you don't hit the next video, and let's dive right into this.
As a gay man,
Fair use, fair use.
Girlfriends, the two most common complaints I hear from my single friends is one, that apps have ruined dating because guys never go up to girls anymore to ask them out, which they think is cool if guys have the confidence to go up to them. And the number two thing that they complain about is that it's creepy when guys go up to them because they're just trying to have a fun night with their girlfriends out at the bar. So do with that information what you will, and good luck.
Yeah, that's about my insight to being a gay man, is that my bros tell me the dating apps suck. It's hard for them to approach women because they don't want to bother women or feel like a creep. And then my girls are telling me, oh, there's no real men that approach women anymore. I want to be like talked to in a bar. But then also you want to be left alone. And when you're with your girls, you don't want to be talked to. When you're in the gym, you want to have your headphones on and not be bothered. What is there to do? At some point, I feel like at some point it does come down to the women. If we're just going to be talking about like men, straight women, it does come down to the women just being more accepting of being approached.
Oh man, women gonna the green light to the guys that they want to talk to, man. You'll know if you're paying attention. All right, you don't give it extra time, energy, look at your ass for too long. All right, send any mixed signals of their interest if they're not interested, nigga. All right. Yeah, there's a natural cases of she said enthusiasm and goddamn it compassion that women have. All right, naturally, if they dig and they really feel something, they smile and that smile is genuine. They ain't just going ahead to give you all of this. All right, with that, I'm talking about a cheerful, this glow that they have on them. All right, you tell them when a woman, goddamn it, all right, that bashful, whatever type of face in here, where she can't stop, she's giddy. All right, those terms. All right, that's when she's digging on you, nigga. All right, that's when the cases are what they are. All right, a lot of y'all don't understand, you don't get it. All right, yeah, and it's to these purposes. Yeah, it's going to be confusing. All right, till you walking up or you doing all these other things here, Hoss, if you ain't even read the room. Yeah, you got to see what the energy is like first, man. All right, hey, maybe give a nod in her direction. All right, see if she's still smiling. All right, yeah, you got to get the energy right. All right, yes, indeed. Yeah, and for a lot of these other cases here, I told you, just social media itself has decided to take over, and the dating apps are bullshit, nigga. All right, let's get to this side here. All right, now I'm talking about from the likes, the dislikes, how many likes that it'll be here. It's catered towards the females, is what I'm telling you. All right, and they've told on themselves already. I'm gonna play a piece of this, but I want to get to, a more serious part here. Matter of fact, we'll get back to this. Because I have more better things to explain what I'm trying to do. All right, and it's best not to pick around the sides. Let me get in here. All right, and it says no one is using Bumble. Bumble is going to go ahead to explain all this shit because they used to be one of the number one dating sites that you have, and they faced the biggest effects here of people not going ahead to use their app. All right, so if there's anybody in here to explain, it would be them. All right. I want to look at polls and numbers. After that, we can see whatever statistics with people and talking about this and that. All right. Yes, indeed. Yeah, let's get to these raw numbers. Mm-hmm. All right. Hold on here. All right. Fair use.
At the top of their game. 58 million users, a $2.2 billion IPO, over $1 billion in revenue. Now, look at that stock graph. Down 95%. Revenue is falling, profit has collapsed, and users are fleeing. What happened? As it turns out, something much bigger is happening. Dating apps across the board are dying, and Bumble is the biggest loser. To understand what happened, we need to look at why Bumble worked, and that brings us to its founder, Whitney Wolfe Herd, who actually co-founded Tinder. Reportedly, Herd gave Tinder its name and logo, leading its aggressive marketing on campus. Pretty pivotal. But then, she was forced out. A lawsuit quickly emerged, which eventually led to a settlement of a bit over $1 million. Sounds like a lot, but considering how big Tinder was becoming, Herd was done pretty dirty. But she soon had another opportunity from Tinder's rival, Badoo. Andre Andreev, the entrepreneur behind the dating app with over 425 million registered users worldwide, had spent years trying to break into the American market, with mixed results. Then he saw the lawsuit. Herd seemed like the perfect fit. He wanted her to become Badoo's CMO, but she pitched something else. Bumble. This time, if two people matched, the woman had to message first. If you didn't use these apps, that might sound strange. Why do that? The quote hurt herself. What if women made the first move, send the first message? And if they don't, the match disappears after 24 hours, like in Cinderella, the pumpkin, and the carriage. What if we could hardwire that into a product? Andreev didn't love the idea, but he trusted Herd. He offered $10 million in funding, but in exchange, he would own 79% of Bumble.
And you understand already why it's a failure. All right, let me jump ahead of the train. All right, I see it. All right, some of y'all can see it. Because if you taught these women here, at least in America, that they are the prize, you need to court her. All right, yeah, you need to go buy dinner and, all right, really show me you care. All right. Well, why would it be in their best interest to message you first if they match you there on the dating app? All right. No, when I'm talking about from the most hardcore, bare knuckles woman ever. All right. She wants to be courted and flowers and shit. All right. No, some of y'all be sitting around watching baddie girl fights all day. I don't want to hear shit. All right. I don't want to. I'm a lady. Well, how much of that? Retains to that shit you was just saying in the comment section right there. All right. No, nothing but females, nothing but women. Go look at the baddie girls fights and look at the comment section. All right. No, you'd be surprised what you see, baby. All right. I said these women rough around the edges. I told you, they the gangsters now. All right. I meant that. All right. Like shit. I'm looking at the comment section of it. She said, yeah, the girl said, yeah, she should have ducked and came up with a left and a right. I said, oh, my Lord. All right. Yes. All right. But let me back to the app, baby. You can't, you can't expect those type of results from individuals who have been told that a man needs to step forth and say something if he wants to do something. You guys need to stop playing games. All right, right. Yeah, that's a game in itself. All right. Yes, it is, dude. Because not only I'm sitting here hoping that I match with you hoes, but now I gotta hope that your ass send me a message. All right. And if that's the bidding plans, you gotta understand this nigga put up, I guess like $10 million or so. He put up all this goddamn money. $10 million. All right. Hoping and praying, wishing upon a star here that if anybody with sense sat him down in a room and said, hey, man. All right. No, you throwing your bread in the dumpster, nigga. This doesn't make sense. All right. Yeah, he might have not invested one coin. Because understand, when she came to him, this is how white society do. The corporation in that company was already burning down. All right. It was already on fire. All right. Yeah, shit falling over and shit. All right. It was in disarray. All right. So that $10 million just helped keep oxygen in it long enough in here to keep going, like almost like a Ponzi scheme. You see what I'm saying? Right. Because you know it's going to die anyway. All right. Yeah. And this new idea, all right, yeah, puts the dagger in you. All right. This is worse than the shit you. All right. That's the business strategy in here. You can watch white folks burn up hundreds and millions of dollars, nigga, and come out clean. All right. Yes. Burning shit down to the ground. All right. There ain't no creativity here.
Though Heard would have total creative control, and Bumble could use Badoo's software infrastructure, a huge head start. In just the first 5 months, Bumble passed 100,000 downloads. In 8 months, over 5 million unique conversations in-app. Then, from 1 million downloads in 2015 to 8 million the next year to 12 to 17. Revenue was climbing and passed 200 million. Women loved this app, but so did a lot of men, who often felt a lot of pressure to make the first move on Tinder. Plus, this was by design. I'm so tired of this notion that women only need to support women. Why can't we all support each other? I've run into women who can be highly problematic, detrimental, and mean, just like I've seen that in men. The one difference of woman messaging first really was huge. Then, out of nowhere, came a road bump. A big one. While Bumble was doing great, Andreev's empire was imploding, but not for the reasons you might expect. As the PR was getting worse and worse, Andreev sold his stake in Magic Lab, a parent of Bumble and Badoo, to Blackstone for $3 billion. Bumble was now owned by the world's largest private equity firm. Though Heard kept her 19% stake, and the entire operation was merged into Bumble Inc., with her as CEO. I think Blackstone saw that the real thing making money was Bumble. So it worked out well for Heard, and by now, Bumble was unstoppable. It was America's fastest growing dating app. Revenue jumped from 240 million to over 330 million. Then came the moment everything was building toward. February 11th, 2021, the IPO. It started with shares priced at $43, raising $2.2 billion. The stock opened at $76, jumping more than 76% in a single day. Almost overnight, the market valued Bumble at roughly $14 billion. At 31, Whitney Wolfe Heard was now a billionaire, and still with an 11.6% stake. Everything was going great. Then Bumble made a change, and a critical one at that, one which started a long chain of dominoes that would lead to the app's collapse.
What can a no-fee, no minimum Capital One 360 checking account do for you?
Capital One banking?
A lot.
All right, let's take a pause in here. No, because we are in here getting gamed up. Much love. Smash the like button and make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to Logically Answered on YouTube. And make sure I'm doing it too. All right. Much love, much respect here. All right. Some of these channels in here I'm just getting introduced to get my stuff back on the ground. But one thing I do know, if I'm going to go ahead to use a person's material in here, all right, you shout them out, man. All right. Give them at least that much respect. Because sometimes this is all people ask. All right. Yeah. Hold on here.
Something strange happened after the IPO. Just months later, on September 9th, 2021, Bumble announced Blackstone would be selling 18 million shares at $54 a share. So why does this matter? Well, it gives us some very important context. Private equity firms like Blackstone are built to buy companies, grow them fast, then sell them at the highest possible price. And that's on top of the $2 billion of shares it sold during the IPO. Though it wasn't all their shares in Bumble, so keep that in mind. But investors began to think, maybe Bumble had already peaked? And in a way, they were right. Nonetheless, this sent the stock down. But Blackstone wasn't done yet. Keep them in mind for later. In the meantime, there was finally a bit of good news. In 2021, Bumble reported $286 million in net income, its first profitable year ever. Then, in February 2023,
And please, y'all, all right, this is key what he just said there. Their first profitable year ever. This is confirmation to what I said. They sitting there burning it down. Hold on one second. All right, I want y'all to see this polls. All right, even looking at 2025, minus 906 million. All right, 2024, all right, minus 768 million. All right, no, you're getting your head busted. All right, so this small ass margin right here in 2021 don't mean shit. All right, it doesn't. All right, not at all. Nigga, this is the definition of burning your shit to the ground. Look at what happened the year before that. All right, minus 110 million. All right, come on, man, you're getting slaughtered. All right, that show you that they was never managing the funds right at all. All right, because you're supposed to get return on your investment. You ain't supposed to continue to get kicked up the ass, nigga. All right, yeah, ain't nobody paying for nothing. You just taking L's. All right, yeah, shut this motherfucker down. Shut it down. All right, no, he walked in the room. He said, hey, "Where's the bread?" All right, yeah, you in the red, $906 million, nigga. All right, yeah, you shut that motherfucker down. All right, it's a loss, nigga. Every year it's a loss. All right, that's all it is. I'm talking about for what they got them on the scale here for about 5 to 6 years, and you just taking losses, nigga. All right, one after the next. All right. No, man, I don't know all right, what's it for, man? Unless the government, like I said, directly got something to do with it. All right, hold on.
Year ever. Then, in February 2023, Bumble forecasted revenue growth even above projections. This was big, but something else made this seem even better. Herd's old opponent, Tinder, was struggling. Tinder, aka their parent Match Group, forecasted revenue below expectations, their first ever quarterly decline. While Bumble's paying users increased 25% to 2.6 million, 147,000 growing quarter over quarter, Tinder was falling off. At least, that's how it seemed. So the board approved a $150 million stock buyback program. Basically, they thought the market undervalued Bumble, and this was big. Showing they were succeeding while Tinder struggled pushed the market cap from about $3 billion to $6.5 billion. Not an all-time peak, but this was a great sign. Maybe Bumble was just getting started? Unfortunately, you might notice the rest of the graph. Tinder wasn't really struggling. It was more that the entire industry began to struggle. Global dating app downloads had fallen from 287 million in 2020 to around 237 million by 2023, a 17% drop in just 3 years. Tinder's paying users started shrinking and kept shrinking, down to 9.3 million, with quarterly revenue dropping to 491 million. Match Group, Tinder's parent company, had lost nearly 80% of its peak value. Then, the same happened to Bumble, a gigantic share drop in August. So, what was happening? Among college and graduate students in the US, 79% said they weren't using dating apps at all. By 2023, around 61% of users were between 30 and 49 years old. I think many millennials, the generation that helped dating apps explode, were slowly aging out of app-based dating, while Gen Z weren't as keen. In late 2023, Herd stepped down from the CEO role and was replaced by Lydian Jones, who led Salesforce's Slack. Herd might have been a good visionary leader for Bumble. Jones wasn't. She had big plans, but they were all pretty awful. First, she laid off 350 employees.
Does it matter? Listen to me. If I'm losing $906 million, right? All right. Should everybody keep their fucking job, dude? All right. Shouldn't I make management changes? Something's wrong, right? All right. No, a nigga don't get to sit there and keep fucking my money up now. All right. Some of y'all niggas all sympathetic. Oh, that's my family. That's my people's. All right, nigga. You ain't gonna have nothing. All right. You gonna be sitting right next to them looking confused with them. All right. Staring at your thumbs and shit. All right. No, somebody's got to get the hell out of here. All right. You're burning it down. All right. No, you burning down this half of the room, nigga, stanking it up. All right. Yeah. So what, man? She laid off 350 employees, man. All right. Yeah, somebody's got to crack their goddamn whip. All right. Yes, got to retrieve some of this money back. All right. Shit, you got niggas standing around for nothing. Like, what are you even getting paid for if I'm losing that type of money? Fuck you getting paid for? All right. You know, everybody got to get out. All right. New management changes here. All right. Yes, indeed.
Then, just 2 months later, she announced a new feature called Opening Moves. For the first time in Bumble's history, women no longer had to message first. Instead, women could post prompts on their profile for men to respond to. Not exactly the same as Tinder, but it was pretty darn close. It's basically just Tinder now. Giving both parties the ability to drive first engagement while pretending it's woman is a good way to have your cake and eat it too. The novelty of woman initiating is why I opened an account with Bumble. Take that away, and the Bumble will just fall out of the circulation of apps I check in on. I genuinely don't know what Jones was thinking. You need to change things for sure, but why do this? Why remove what makes your app stand out? Unfortunately for Bumble, things were only getting worse.
I built this website in 5 minutes with Wix Harmony. So I came across this image recently and thought to myself, what if I built an entire brand around this? And so
in here to chapter 3 here. Smash the like button. All right. And what it is, all right, if I can slow it down for a second, it's just it's showing you how to burn down a bunch of bread. All right, with a horrible idea, dude. All right, when they had things steady, at least the way that they were going, you critique a little bit of things, man. You move a small stuff here and there. You start trying to make major jumps and major decisions here in certain cases, or if you can't catch the times within the way that they are here, dude. All right, no, you're stuck in the circumstances of 5 or 10 years ago. All right, no, this world will go ahead and pass you by. All right, you can't have a biased, funky ass system, dude. All right, because what happens when the males look at you and say, screw it? All right, yeah, we're not using your funky ass apps. All right, yeah, now you can't control nothing. All right, now you have no power, nigga. All right, because we ain't using none of that shit. All right, right. You gotta understand the streets, the people are what you would call the circumstances of the government. Without the people, you ain't got no goddamn government. All right. So what we sit in here decide is what is going to be the determination of how much the corporation, how much money they make. All right. I talked about alcohol companies yesterday here, dude. They're taking heavy hits. The millennials and these young folks out here not drinking like that, dude. All right. They would rather cannabis, nigga. All right. Something they can manage more. All right. Yeah. And they ain't trying to be out here looking like they father or granddad. All right. They don't want to repeat the cycle. You understand? All right. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. You have a more woke class of black people here year to date here. More on code. All right. Yes, indeed. Hey, you do. And part of that comes with having a more sober mind, dude. All right. Not being lushed up, nigga, with your damn, with your pants down to your kneecaps, nigga. All right. Drunk out your mind. All right. Talking crazy. All right, we got to be on point, man. We have to, man. That's critical. That's our safety. That's the bearings on everything. All right, it's how we hold down our people. Nigga, being knowledgeable, being ready. All right, no, I love that. No, may these circumstances cost the corporations more goddamn money. All right, yes, indeed. Shit. Yeah, I don't give a shit if you make another.
We just passed 900,000 subscribers, and I just want to say thank you all so much. This ride has been awesome, and we're almost at 1 million now. Unsurprisingly, is suddenly gone, leaving Hurd back in control as CEO. I am deeply grateful for the transformative work Lydian has led during such a pivotal time for Bumble, and her leadership has been instrumental in building a strong foundation.
And all of these little slick bastards, they coming in and stealing a little bit of money and getting out of there. All right, that's all these jokers are doing. All right, tossing this company around like hot potato. All right, she knew it was trash 4 years ago. All right, no, before this bitch gets buried down at the bottom of the hill where can't nobody see it. All right, let me hurry up and gather my money and get out of here. All right, look at this. I mean, raggedy, dude. All right, she came to him with a box of trash, smoking trash. All right, all types of debt on top of it. All right, she just needed somebody to continue to keep funding this raggedy shit. All right, that's it. All right, that's why at the end, like all of these little funky ass corporations and companies, they start trying to sell off pieces and shares and shit so other folks can help them be responsible for the damn bill. All right, well, that's what that comes down to. All right, if they can maintain and hold it here, family.
For our future. I'm pretty sure Hurd was just saving face for Jones here. Regardless, she was back, though she didn't really want to be. I had no intention of coming back. Bumble needs me back. It's an extension of me to some degree, and watching it fall from its peak has been very hard. She now had to clean up this mess, and unfortunately, the industry was in a pretty bad spot. In just 12 months, Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge lost roughly 1.1 million users in the UK. 78% of Gen X, 80% of Millennials, and 79% of Gen Z were burnt out of dating apps. Over time, the unfortunate misgivings of being on a dating app can cause someone to lose hope in the dating process and finding the right person. But it gets worse. By this time, Blackstone had also cashed out big time.
See?
They sold 11 million shares in 2023, then another 11 million in 2024.
Huh? Yeah, what I tell y'all? Dumping this shit everywhere. All right? You understand? They getting their palms greasy now, nigga. All right? No, the sky is falling, nigga. Get what you can. All right? Come on over here. All right? Yeah, I get you. You can have some shares. Of course you can buy some shares, nigga. How much shares you want? All right? Yes, dude. All right? Dirty as hell. This is how these funky jokers here retain their bread. All right? No, as everything continues to crash, if y'all understand, damn, how this nigga still got money? How they still holding on to right here? All right? That's how they do it. All right? Yes, indeed.
Each time, the price per share dropping lower. They had made about $2 billion from the investment, though Bumble stock was now down 94%. And we're still not done. Match Group had returned even stronger.
Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering how they could go ahead to piss away so much bread, but then when you just seeing off the shares that they sold, they got $2 billion. All right, yeah.
Not with Tinder, but Hinge. By 2025, Hinge was generating $691 million in revenue. Just 7 years earlier, it had made only $8 million. The app had exploded to around 32 million users worldwide, with nearly 2 million paying subscribers. By this point, a date was being set up on Hinge every 2 seconds. So, why was Hinge exploding? Hinge had a unique goal: get the user to delete it. Sounds weird, But the goal was to get the users a successful relationship so they could move on. Instead of giving users unlimited swipes, the app limited how many likes could be sent each day. And this completely changed behavior, because on Tinder and Bumble, many would just swipe on every profile. Now, you had to be more intentional about who you matched with instead of mindlessly swiping hundreds of profiles. Not only that, Hinge became especially popular with the Gen Z, at least those still using dating apps. Almost half of its user base is between 18 and 29. Plus, many users are paying users. So, what did Herd do? Layoffs. Around 240 employees were cut in a single wave, bringing total layoffs to nearly 600 people in just 18 months. Meanwhile, Bumble's user base had already fallen from 58 million users to around 50 million. Then came the bigger shift in 3 parts. First, Bumble stopped trying to attract everyone, and instead only the right people. Basically, Herd launched a major overhaul, which she called a quality reset, removing all kinds of
Right. And I want to put this back here to this point. When you got a strong enough customer base there, we talk about Hinge, where they're looking at how good the numbers are with the dating site, but not that, but it's telling you that the majority of the people that are using this, all right, are subscribers. They're paying money, all right, to get on there. They're not just downloading the app and using a little bit of services that you can get. All right. Yeah, they have a financially invested interest as well as the numbers going up. That's very important. All right. Yeah, because you're talking about what's going to maintain the connect your customer base for tomorrow, nigga. All right. Yes, indeed. Things that Bumble wasn't looking at. All right. Yeah, you ain't got all these swipes, nigga. You're going to have to, all right. Yeah, you have to buckle down with what you get. You have to be more direct on what you're looking for. All right. Yeah, that makes people behave differently. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. So they got certain set and order rules over there that fits more to the terms of the younger people. All right. That's just its base, as he said, age demographic right there. Yeah, we said from 18 to 20 something. All right. Or we go 30 something, whatever the case is, but it's for young people here, dude. All right. That's what it's for. Yes, indeed. Yeah, while you sitting over here seeing the collapse over there, people are not. The problem is with these cases is some folks don't care to see the future because they feel like they're comfortable in their role. All I got to do is modify and throw a little bit of bullshit here and there. All right. If folks are already, you got to think about it like this, man. This is why everybody's putting these apps out here. All right. If folks are already financially getting in the game, baby, all right, and getting coins out of everything. All right. No, if you buy 2K, nigga, you got to pay for the VC points. All right. Yeah. You don't just get shit no more, nigga. You got to keep paying on and these extra perks and this shit. All right. These corporations and companies understand how they're robbing you, dude. They get it. But they also see in a mindset, just like a nigga paying for a bag of chips or a soda. Or, all right, yeah, you can go get this little app. All right, you can afford this here. This is a little change right here. All right, this is how folks end up with a bunch of bullshit in here, dude, that you ain't using. All right, that's how that happens too. All right, but for the bigger case and circumstances, they know that you're used to continuing to pay on something on top of something, nigga. All right, shit. When you, if I give the game shit the most common example, because that's just something crazy that they get paid off all year round. All right. Yeah, niggas paying for damn VC points, or you paying for them cards that they got on there, whatever they got there for 2K or Madden. All right. Yeah, there's all types of perks in here in which you can go and pay for. And folks spend thousands of dollars a year, nigga, just on that. You understand? Come on, hoes. All right. Yeah, they get you used to this train here to paying on something, nigga. All right, that the Grand Theft Auto shit is sickening. You understand that? Just to be able to play the good shit, all right, to get online and talk shit and all that, you got to pay every month, nigga. All right, you got to have your $10 ready, nigga. All right, so you can stay connected. You understand? They want theirs. All right, Microsoft, whoever it is, PlayStation, they want theirs, nigga. All right, yeah, I'm talking about just to do regular shit. All right, you just want to hoop it up in the court with other folks and get on there and talk shit. All right, yeah. All right, and you gotta have your money every month, nigga. Mm-hmm. Why? Because they didn't got you used to paying for shit. All right, everything for water, every goddamn thing. All right, shit. All right, yeah. Water is just tap water now, huh? All right, it's just tap water, I guess. All right, yeah. And people here, you offer them a regular glass of water, man, their whole face will frown up, dude. All right, nose will go up. All right, start staring at the cup. All right, I mean, which any person would here, Halls, but yeah, man. Hey, right, man. Society has changed, man, and they found a way to make you pay for everything, man. All right, especially I'm talking about electronically here to these cases, man, with these apps or anything you have in a process that comes out once a year. All right, yeah, yeah, things like that. I got some of my folks that enjoy the NCAA games, or all right. I can't say that for Grand Theft. Grand Theft is something that comes out like maybe every, I don't know, 4 to 6 years or so. All right, maybe something on that scale, maybe a little bit longer. And I'll say that because with the last one was probably like damn near. Let me see what the last Grand Theft Auto was. I want to say it was damn near a decade ago, man. All right, hold on here. Yeah, because I'm not even sure. I'm not a gamer like everybody else here, Halls. All right, shit, I play the same video games, nigga. All right, yeah, my name, what's my name? Username Twitch something there on Xbox One S, dude. You can play me there or play with me there on Red Dead Redemption 2. All right, that's my shit. All right, yeah, I'll be on that motherfucker there. All right, yeah, I like the bears in the woods, nigga, and the goddamn crocodiles and all that shit. All right, oh man, it still has the Grand Theft Auto vibe. They're made by Rockstar, the same people. All right, yeah, man, but it's more subtle to me, man. It's a more subtle, slow country pace. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, what I'm looking for? I want to say damn near 10 years. Maybe I could be completely wrong here, dude. All right, it says, all right, Rockstar, the most recent one that they had came out in 2013. All right, that's what I got right here. They've had different additions and whatever the stuff that connects to these things in here. All right, yeah, updates. You understand? I'm talking about the actual game itself. Yeah, because there's a bunch of different versions of whatever Grand Theft Auto was. Yeah, they made a bunch of remixes, and all right, you can buy these different types of games and settings and stuff like that here on at your game store if you want to. Yeah, I ain't saying that's not available. I played a couple of them. All right, with the one with I think Vice City, whatever that shit is. All right, they made another remaking of that, dude. Yeah. But I had it for that little the little handheld like PlayStation joint. It was like a Game Boy or something. I had one of them back in the day. All right, yeah, you still had the disc. They would come real small. You would put them in there. But that was one of the few games that I had. All right, yeah, I had that shit. I had one of them little mini PlayStations. That joint was cool as a motherfucker. Yeah. Now, where am I at here with Bumble? All right. Yeah, I'm over here with Bumble in the cases of them taking and stealing money. All right. Yeah, we got to move forward. All right.
Fake accounts or low-intent users who lowered the dating experience and made it more spammy. Next came killing the swipe entirely, and with that change, Bumble also moved entirely away from the very thing that made it famous, woman messaging first. We will be basically bottling the essence of what was always meant to be woman making the first move. A confident experience, a safe experience, a dynamic experience to get you offline in person on great dates and meetups. Jones had already somewhat removed that dynamic by this point anyway, and this was more an entire reset than what Jones did. But how would they do so? Well, take a guess. AI. Now, instead of women or even men doing the swiping, AI will become the matchmaker, specifically the in-app AI, B. Oh boy.
Well, this is them clearly trying to get their money's worth. All right. No, in a nutshell. I mean, if you got to fire, what you said, 300 and some odd people and 200 and something people, you continue to fire people. All right, something has to clean that up quick enough in order to get things back in place. All right, and they figure if I can't get a person in here, at least for this AI shit, well, AI ain't gonna be gossiping around the job and taking days off and shit. All right, and being all loud in the break room. All right, no, you ain't gotta worry about that with AI. All right, AI ain't gonna call you at 6 o'clock in the morning coughing and shit, playing games. All right, yeah, you might have to go ahead for your circumstances to update that and make sure that the system is correct and check some shit. All right, but other than that, yeah, you good with AI. All right, I told you for the nurses field, for all of these other damn places in here where you used to have folks with secretary work and all that. If these corporations and companies can get access to AI, nigga, they're gonna go and use that, dude. All right, especially if that works a whole lot more better. All right. Now, am I saying it's a great idea? No. All right. Oh, hell no. All right. Numbers and statistics show that human beings get work done better than any damn machine you have, dude. All right. That's where it shows at, dude. All right. Yeah, actual physical goddamn labor. All right. You can use this machine to a certain degree, but all right, right. I don't want any damn robots or machines that's so goddamn smart, nigga, that they actually get to start taking people out of the way, nigga, and denying you a job. You don't want that. All right. Yeah, damn all these goddamn machines. All right. Yeah, they making these motherfuckers smarter and smarter, dude. I'm seeing these niggas that doing post office work and picking up big pallets of damn newspaper and picking up boxes and shit. Like, hell no. All right. Shit, you think it's just a checkout line, nigga, and self-checkout? And it starts there, dude. All right. Before you know it, you ain't got a gig. They got McDonald's set up where ain't nobody got to talk to your funky ass. All right. Ain't nobody got to say a word to you. All right. No, you go order your food, niggas just come drop, yell out a number, nigga. All right. That's it. All right. Ain't talking to nobody. It's just screens out there, Joker. All right. Yeah, you got some cash or you use your card, nigga. All right. Yeah, they got some of them joints set up just like that. This talking about small as hell, tight as hell in there. All right. Yep. And that's exactly what you go ahead and do. And they've been trying to modify that space here for less communication with your ass and more access with people in the kitchen here being able to work, dude. All right. Yeah, less bullshitting. Mm-hmm. Same way they took the fountains away from you niggas, you greedy ass niggas. All right, that's what your ass get. All right, go get some water, nigga. All right, shit. Mm-hmm. Unless you see somebody ain't looking. All right. Yeah, unless ain't nobody looking, nigga. All right, right, and you go get what you need, man. But don't be trifling, nigga. All right, you niggas stand dead at you. All right, and you getting the orange soda, the high C and shit. All right, yeah, that's just trifling. All right, at least wait till they look away or something, nigga. All right, yeah, hold on. If women realizes that something is not tolerating, hold on here. Yeah, I don't want to play all this stuff to bash the young ladies here this morning. That's not my goal. That's why even for the cases of me talking about the dating apps in here, I was sitting in here speaking to the board, the numbers, and where their problem was as far as for these different things in here. All right. Now, I'm not on a train of that, man. I feel no goodwill to that. I'm always trying to keep things, I said, even Steven Halls, but it ain't no such thing, nigga. All right. It ain't. All right. The truth is cold. All right. Look, let me tell you that. The truth is cold, man, and yeah, it'll stand you up straight. Yeah, hold on here. I do know that. Let me go ahead and get the rest of my stuff in here straightened out, man. I got two or three more things like that I got to show y'all. All right, they're all similar, so I don't want to put. I'm trying to make sure I don't got two or three of the same things in here articulating the same stuff. All right, one of these things I didn't go ahead to look at long enough to check out to see what I had going on. I think this is the one I'm looking for. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I think this is the one right here. All right. And I'm not with this title at all. All right. I'm not. I'm going to say that before y'all even see it. All right. But I will go and lean to this because this was inappropriate. All right. Man got in his ride here. All right. We're going to get to this yet here. Hold on. Do I got to get to the end of this? All right. He's talking about giving AI jobs here. All right. And I looked at the numbers. Y'all seen the numbers, right? They're cooked. All right. No, you're not getting any look. All right. You're getting smacked upside your head with a metal pipe every year, nigga. All right. Yes. Get your pockets cleaned out, man. Go to sleep. All right. I got to empty your other pocket out, nigga. Go back to bed. All right. Yes, man. Every year, that's what's happening to you. All right. That's terrible. You know what else is terrible, man? All right. Yeah, they went after Stephen A. Smith, man. Y'all didn't hear? All right. He said they need to give him the Coon Award, the Coon 3 Award. The National Association of Black Journalism gives Stephen A. Smith thumbs down award for his contrary a public pattern of disparaging public commentary directed at black women, all right, across the politics and sports and media. All right. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah. Some folks in here decided to call you out. All right. And what I'll say this about this is just all right. All right. Shit, man. Some Sambos called out some Sambos. All right. Show me where it had legitimacy. You don't get legitimacy because you can call them out. All right. These coon niggas been sitting in front of us for years. All right. These niggas knew all about it. All right. Now that you got a personal gripe in here, you marching in here. When he did the black women's. I would like to see who's leading this shit. All right. I'm not even here to defend Stephen A., but this shit don't sound right, man. All right. I ain't think about it, man. All right. There ain't nobody that's more empathetic here than I say of Stephen A. Smith, man. All right. He ain't usually arguing with none of these females or trying to get into no wild conversations like that. Now, he'll protect himself, which he has a right to. All right. But most of the time, when you talk about cats like Tamika Mallory and Tiffany Cross and Angela Rye, all of these lames, these folks are trying to get, Amanda Seals, trying to get digs off of him, dude. All right. To take the coonery off of their back. All right, that's all they doing. Yeah, trying to rub they coon charges off on him. If I just go after him, right, then people will forget all the buck dancing that I was doing. All right, that's what they think they doing, yelling his name out. You ain't no different. All right, y'all one and the same, nigga. All right, that's all that was. All right, now you got them coming out here. It's like, this is strange, man. All right. Has he said some controversial things? Sure. But he trying to get his bag just like you boot licking niggas. Don't get mad, Halls, because y'all wasn't able to do nothing to him. All right. Yeah, niggas be getting mad, yo. All right. And this shit don't mean nothing anyway. All right. Just don't mean nothing either because he's still, if not one of the highest paid people over there in ESPN. And ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing. Don't matter if you don't like him, nigga. ESPN is quite fine with him. All right. You know who cool with him? All right. Well, who don't mind? ESPN. All right. As he's doing this and hosting his other programs and shows that he has there. All right. So call it what you will, man. All right. Stephen A goes and gets the bag. All right. No, and these are Sambos that are mad that they can't beat him at his own game. All right. He's slaughtering y'all at y'all own game because it was okay when he was just cooning and sitting there talking sports and getting on people's goddamn nerves. Mm-hmm. Now he's been politically cooking y'all niggas. All right. Making you look silly. Mm-hmm. All right. Hanging out with Megyn Kelly and shit. All right. With his little cooning ass. All right. Yeah. And that's pissed them off, dude. They feel like they've lost certain types of leverage because Stephen A is just strutting on them. All right. But understand, Stephen A understands something that they know too as well, dude. As the Democratic shields, nigga, you ain't got no juice. All right. Yeah, so Stephen A can technically George Jefferson strut around you, nigga. All right, what you gonna do about it? All right, you talking about some niggas who ain't got no skin in the game. None, zero. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Rather trying to imply, dude, and threaten here through this case of this news publication. I want y'all to listen to this here and let me know what y'all feel personally about this conversation with Stephen A. All right, give me 1 second.
Stephen A. Smith, sports analyst and political commentator. Smith has established a recurring public pattern of disparaging commentary directed at prominent Black women across politics, sports, and media. Such commentary reinforces harmful narratives, undermines the fair and respectful representation of Black women in public discourse, and stands in direct conflict with NABJ's long-standing commitment to accurate, responsible, and inclusive portrayals of Black community.
Yeah, it took you long enough. All right. Like I said, it don't mean nothing, man. All right. Yeah, everybody gathering up on Stephen A. Smith, man. Y'all, people only have as much power as you give them, man. That's it. All right. So the more y'all go ahead to try to gather to hit the Sambo upside his head, understand he gets one thing that you don't. Y'all are all the same. All right. Yeah. That's why his bag is larger. All right. No, and picking any boot licking, all right, chucking and jiving land. All right. We are all Sambos, nigga. All right. I just can move better than you. All right. Yeah, checkmate. All right. Yeah, they all got the same coon shoes on, same boots. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he just can finesse this shit a little bit better than you can. All right. That's all, man. You got these niggas all, man. You folks are in arms and you're mad. And all right, now nigga, do your thing. All right. What Stephen A represents a man in which he ain't got to bicker with y'all, nigga, to be able to have people going ahead to listen to him, dude. All right. He can just talk his shit. He could be talking about basketball. He could be talking about whatever. People want to hear his opinion. All right. Yeah. He's got a solid base. All right. And I'll say that, dude. Yeah. Is he a Sambo? Is he in line for big time cooning? Of course. All right. But the difference is that he walks around owning and wearing his pieces of reputation here, dude. All right. Yeah, sitting up there. I'm talking about sitting square center in front of Bill O'Reilly, nigga. All right. Yeah. Big time Sambo. All right. Yes. Right in front of Bill O'Reilly and Tucker Carlson. All right. Yeah. Yeah, you jokers try to cloak your shit and hide behind stuff and front like you down with black people, and all right, you're backstabbing in the back and hating on niggas. You understand? Right, trying to make sure that we don't get it to pop off. You're talking down on reparations, and yeah, we know what the deal is. All right, come on. All right. No, I like if I'm gonna go ahead to all right see the terms of a Sambo, I respect one that is straight forth to the bone of what he's supposed to be. All right, don't bullshit with me, Halls. All right, don't try to play games with us, dude. All right, like you're gonna put two different jackets on in here. All right, you're gonna wear one coat, nigga, one. All right, and that be the one you wear. All right. Yeah, these niggas want to be mysterious and shit. All right. Get your ass out here. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. That's the difference. All right. I don't give a shit how mad you get at them. I don't give a damn. We see the same individuals. All right. Yeah, spit venom, nigga. Spit venom. All right. Can't stand you, nigga. All right. That's not going to stop the paper from rolling in. No, it ain't. It's not. All right. No, it's like when you seen them old dried up niggas that was mad at Al Sharpton because he didn't pony up the dough from whatever he got from Kamala Harris, that $250,000. He ain't get him. He ain't break the pastors off. All right. I guess he got some type of preachers like coalition. So when they get a big bag, all right, they split it amongst the preachers. All right. And when he did that interview with Kamala Harris, he kept that whole bag to himself. All right. Yeah, I told y'all that. They got so mad, they called up MSNBC and asked them to suspend Al Sharpton because he didn't break bread. All right. Yeah, them niggas is greasy. All right. Yeah, they wanted theirs. You understand? They're a bunch of pastors. All right. Yeah, Al Sharpton did not break bread, nigga. All right. Mr. Slickback. All right. Yes. Well, money. What money? Who? Huh? Close that door right there. All right. It's how he talking to niggas. All right. You start mentioning the money. All right. Money? Who? What? All right. Eyes get real big. What? Look, man, you got to get out of the room. All right. Does anybody know this guy right here? All right. Yeah, Reverend Al. All right. Slick back Reverend Al, nigga. Where's the money? All right. Yes, indeed, man. All right. Good morning to you too. Now, yeah, slick back Reverend Al. Yeah, he said for the cases of the bread, at least for his expenses here, man. No, man. If you give him anywhere from, he said, from 20 to 30,000 here, Halls. All right, this man said in a bucket of chicken. All right, he said that will stop the protesters from showing up there to your spot. All right, no, that was the old story back in the day. There. All right, no, we don't know how sufficient it is. All right, can't validate it. All right, now I do know he was working with them people. All right, that I do know. All right, but we love Reverend Al. That's our brother. All right, no, yes indeed, man. He said he's deuce and I'm keeping him. Yes indeed. He said, gotta go, Bobby. I can't be in here alone. South Central, nigga, goddammit. South Central. All right, OG Bobby Johnson. All right, some of y'all like, man, what is he talking about, man? All right, South Central. He said, gotta go, Bobby. All right. And he grabbed him up. He said, this man's a junkie. He said something. He said, he's deuce and I'm keeping him. Huh? Oh, the nigga was nodding off and everything. All right. Yes, indeed. Let me see what's going on. All right. There was a concern about DEI putting unqualified people into positions like black pilots because there were said that it was a lack of training and qualifications as white males counterparts. Now they're reducing training from 2 years to 5 months and hiring gamers. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, your kids ain't gonna have a problem getting a job, sir. All right. I look at scared white folks on the internet every day. All right. I'm sitting in a big ass house with a gate around it in panic mode, nigga. All right. And you're just scared to death of anything that's black that moves. All right. And fear. All right. Yeah, we don't know what makes these things go on, man. We do not, man. All right. But shout out to all the good people. Orlando Brown and Ray J fight was funny. All right, man. Why do people keep putting the Orlando Brown fight up, man? Yeah, man. I don't want to see that shit. All right, I do not, man. No, I don't, man. What the hell happened here? Hold on. 1 second here. All right. Yeah, shout out to that young lady, man. Everybody ain't no bulldog, man. Yeah, some woman got hit in the mouth or something, man. All right. Yeah, some young lady got hit in the mouth. No, she just decided to get out of there. And I'm saying, yeah, man, yeah, take care of your health, man. All right. You lady like you showing that, man. Some of y'all are like the Brahma bull. All right. No, that shit ain't cool, man. We can't have you everywhere then. You can't go nowhere. All right. Yeah, you just stealing jokers? All right. What are you, mad dog no good or something? All right. You running with them folks? All right. Hell no. All right. The man is sitting there, he's supposed to get it popping here, Hoss, but at least for the most part, while you anywhere, you're supposed to be carrying it ladylike, man. You're not trying to make sure that you get that you 35 and 0. All right. Yeah, that's not what we doing. And if we are, you might as well sign you up to be a professional damn fighter. All right. That way we can get some legit dollars. All right. Be whooping niggas' asses for free. All right. Yeah, why do that? All right. No, I don't look. I don't want to reduce your circumstances of wanting to be violent. All right, if that's who you are. All right. My thing is, you might as well go ahead to do something with it. All right. Yeah, you got cheap fights and shit. You snuffing people and shit. And all right, no, in front of the dollar in general and shit. All right, ain't no need for that. All right, so we can sign you up right here. All right, get you some headgear and a mouthpiece. All right, yeah, and you can get your Christina Rock on. All right, yeah, go do what you got to do. Now let's go over here. I'm trying to see what this brother said here. All right, because somebody had a podcast there dedicated towards him. Shout out to the good brother Dewan B. Give me 1 second. There he is.
So some people have been coming at me, hey man, why do you think the Lakers are going to do so well? Look, guys, the Lakers are going to have a good season next year. I'm not saying they're going to win a championship. I'm not saying they're going to be the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, but I think the Lakers are going to be one of the top 4 seeds in the Western Conference next year for a few reasons. Number 1, continuity. Number 2, chemistry. Number 3, these guys, I think they're going to be much happier this season.
Man, do y'all understand why all of this is wrong? All right, give me 1 second here. All right, I have to do this. All right, starting five. All right, I just gotta. It's already written, man. Lakers starting lineup, man. Let me just put an image up for y'all. All right, if I could find the right one, come on, man, do the right thing. All right, there it is, right there. Is that it? Come on, man, y'all bullshitting. All right, gonna stick a black dude in the middle. I want that original one where all of them white dudes were standing right there. All right, because they know they bull jobbing. I seen it, the one they got here with the black dude starting here. All right, hold on. Okay, let me put this one up that I got right here. All right, but originally, and I'm telling you here, it was nothing but white dudes here. All right, and they even snuck a couple black guys in the front here. Is this it? Is that the one I'm looking for? All right. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. All right. The internet is undefeated, nigga. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me show y'all what the starting lineup is. They try to sneak a black dude in there now because, publicly something's been said. All right. Well, before they had what you call it, some white guys in there. All right. Yeah. All right. So they ain't starting five. It's about six of them. Goddamn. That's what it looks like. All right. Yeah, but just to get a look. All right. Yes, indeed. All right. Or we can point here in this direction. All right. Right. You understand? While this guy is sitting back in here, hold on here, talking about how comfortable they'll be here together. Yeah, how much they'll be in love and the team chemistry. I wonder why you feel like they would have so much good team chemistry. All right. Hey, sometimes these bootlicking niggas just let it hang all the way out, nigga. You ain't. All right. You're too enthusiastic, nigga. All right. Yeah, about seeing, I guess, an all-white starting five. All right. And this is terrible news. All right. This is the NBA, and you need a black person in there. All right. You need some flavor, some seasoning, nigga. All right. Yeah, Luka Doncic is a great player, but he's not a black man. All right. Still ain't a brother. All right. And when it came down to playing the brothers, getting deep in the joint, all right, you understood what happened. All right, because those teams had enough flavor there in their cases to go lead something. And do I believe that he could have been able to lead something there in Dallas there? And I really do mean this. If he wasn't tampered with, yeah, I do. I think he would have a chip. All right. Yes, I think Luka is an excellent player, dude. A great player. All right. I think Jokic is a great player. You can't be in a league like this with all of these dominant players and be able to do the shit that you're doing if you ain't good. All right, I'm talking about on a regular basis here. All right, now, he's earned my respect years ago. All right, yeah. Shit, the step back moves, nigga, his consistent points he had, his numbers had to take a decline playing next to LeBron. I believe that you'll see Luka to one of his best years coming out starting this year. All right, and this is not to say that the Lakers are going to have a winning season and all this shit. I'm not saying any of that, but I'm saying this here. You're going to get more of a taste of that Luka that you've seen playing in Dallas, dude, this year. All right, you're going to get a full dose of it. All right, whatever you felt like you missed or was taken away from his game, you're going to get all of it. All right, because there ain't no reason for him to have a filter or to slow down around none of these niggas here around. All right, look, man, he gonna be on beast mode. All right, yeah, he got the shit going on with the divorce or whatever he got going on with his wife, ex-wife or what have you. All right, yeah, man. No, he's gonna come in here with a vengeance. All right, I see that. All right, I can see that. Goddamn it, over top of anything. Luka's gonna have a great season. I can't speak for Revis or any of these other guys. I don't know, nigga. All right, but him, he gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just speaking to it. Mm-hmm. Now, I ain't sitting here to say that y'all the dream team and all that. That's bullshit. All right, now you talking silly. All right, I don't know. Now I don't even know what you're talking about, nigga. All right, but to say Luka's gonna be able to hold his own, of course. All right, yeah, but you're gonna see something else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're talking about taking all the restraints and restrictions off of him and just letting him run. All right. Yeah, some of y'all already know what that looks like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I ain't got to split the ball with Braun and all right, let him bring it up the court some. All right, man. All right. Yeah, he can play his game. Yeah. Hold on here. All right. That's why I said here, and some folks don't like me saying this, dude. All right. Playing with Braun for 76 is going to cause problems. All right. Talking about ball management, all these other things, and being able to get these youngins involved properly. All right. Not to mention how the rhythm goes when other folks in there got the ball in their hands and they're able to move. Everybody can't play good off the ball here and then still give you the same energy. Folks got to get their baskets, dude. And it's only one basketball. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Just one. All right. Yeah. And if you start taking some of these individuals' energy off of them scoring buckets and doing other different things in here, Halls, well, then other parts of their game need to maximize in order for it to balance out for y'all to be an effective team. In other words, everybody's not going to average 20 points a damn game, dude. All right. It's not possible. All right. No, not every damn game. All right. Now, you can have some factors, some shit where a person here, they got Maxey has 22 or all right, Braun got 15 here or what have you. Brown has 30. All right. Well, you can have some circumstances maybe like that here, dude. All right. NB got 17 or 15 or so. All right. It's going to be chopped up looking like something like that, dude. All right. Yeah, but you ain't going to have nobody in here effectively, man. At least I don't think so. Just going beast mode in it. All right. It's one basketball. All right. You talking about Maxey got to get his. All right. Yeah, they all got to get theirs, man. All right. How much food do you think going to be left on the table? All right. Shit, everybody's sitting here assuming, oh, man, they just going to blow teams out. Man, that comes with chemistry. All right. Shit. God damn it. Miami Heat had one of the most dangerous and deadliest teams I ever seen, but they had to build chemistry to go pick up championships, nigga. All right. Yes. Trust. They had to establish rule. Dwayne Wade had to look at Braun and say, hey, nigga, this is your team. This your team. All right. Right. One moment he gave him that type of mentality, they went forth the next year and won a championship. All right. No, that's what happened. All right. But he had to feel comfortable because in Braun James' mind, like Wade already won a chip before I got here. All right. I owe him that type of respect. We're around the same age. I can't just come command his shit. All right. Yeah, he already got one. So he's proven. All right. Yes, indeed. Not to mention he did shit. Wade, like I told you, he even showed you clean up on his own, dude. Be a great player. So with that, he's a great enough player to be humble enough to say, all right, no, this is your team. All right. We win a lot more better running behind you. All right. Somebody's got to carry the banter and the flag, dude. All right. Yeah, and he was able to get 2 championships over there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, one off the Spurs, and then of course one off of OKC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they lost to the Spurs and the Dallas Mavericks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what I'm saying here upon all that other shit is it's one damn basketball. That's it. You're going to have to build chemistry with that, dude, just off of that. All right. And everybody getting used to and adjusted where folks' spots is, where they like to have the ball. All right. God damn it. All right. Shit. When it's your moment, you're hot. You got damn it. Look, I understand my opponent in front of me. I can cook this nigga. All right. You got to learn all those things. All right. Yeah. And that takes time. It ain't nothing that you just pick up as soon as you come through the door because everybody's good. That's not how that works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shit. That means that for the greater good, somebody who's great on the team role has the lesson. All right. Yeah, that automatically pushes that in. That means that instead of your points, we said we're gonna need your defense. Something to the cases of Marc Gasol here. Looking at him during the finals playing against the Golden State Warriors. All right. Excuse me, who was that? The Raptors here. All right, they were playing against the Warriors. What you looked at for the cards, you can go ahead and watch the numbers. Is Pau Gasol, man, being a great player that he is, he can barely score or shoot or do none of that. All right, he was starting, dude. It just really needed his defense. All right, and that was core for the game. All right, because he was playing good ass defense and getting rebounds. All right, he played his role. All right, yeah, and for the end of that, his reward was a championship, dude. All right, it's like, nigga, I don't need you to do all that other shit. I know you can score. All right, yeah, stop these niggas from coming in the lane. All right, slow these niggas down. All right, yeah, I need a body down low. You understand? That's what I need. All right, so you can you can break up some of these fast breaks. You understand? Yes, and make a nigga question or think twice before he come down low. All right, that's what you out here for. All right, he understood his role top to bottom, nigga. All right, and they won a championship. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Straight up and down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why I say I ain't got nothing but respect for the Gasol brothers, man. Mm-hmm. They can hoop. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Shit, Pau Gasol was Defensive Player of the Year, playing there with Kobe. All right, we talking about still there in that era where it was the first time I ever seen the the NBA had denied a trade request for Chris Paul, dude. All right, yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like that. All right, I'm like, what the hell were y'all so scared of putting Chris Paul and Kobe together? All right, yeah, it was their worst nightmare. All right, they would not give. Look, no, the NBA interjected, man. Y'all can go look this up and say, hell no. All right, Kobe Bryant may not have Chris Paul, dude. All right, nope. One of the first and only times in history I ever seen that, dude. If somebody else can tell me, please let me know. All right, yeah, they already like, man, All right, yeah, they want him to break Jordan records. They ain't want him to get close. All right, so Pau Gasol is enough, nigga, and we already got to worry about you. All right, yeah. And look, you gotta understand, they built brick house, stacked up hard to the core teams like OKC for the Lakers, nigga. All right, that's who they were built for. All right, yeah, just in case you don't understand. All right, yeah, Kobe was on a big time run. He's talking about teams that they put right in place, man, to destroy you. All right. I watched Sergio Ibaka take Kobe Bryant's shot, man, and send that bitch to the other side of the court, nigga. All right. No bullshit. All right. They used to put Serge on the best guard or whoever you had out there scoring, and he would shut him down, nigga. All right. He'd shut you down. I'm talking about the young Sergio Ibaka. All right. Yes, indeed, man. All right. He ain't had no problems in there. Thabo Cephalosha was for defense, nigga. All right, he wasn't in there for all this other shit. Yeah, I know he started, dude. All right, for some of y'all to even remember that name. All right, no, he was for defense. All right, mainly for that, dude. All right, yeah, he wasn't in there to drop a bunch of buckets and all of that. He knew his role. You understand? All right, hold on.
Luka and these guys are going to have something to prove. And the NBA even believes as much. That's why they're on TV as much as any other team in the NBA. And full disclosure, I think the Lakers are going to be better than the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes. I think the Lakers will have a better record at the end of the season than the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, you may think, oh, man, you hate, and that's a controversial take. I really don't think so. I really don't think so. And almost everybody in Laker Nation agrees with me. Now, I know we got some haters out there. That all of a sudden they don't believe in the Lakers. All of these years going into the playoffs, the Lakers, man, they're going to be good. Or they can do anything. But now all of a sudden y'all don't believe. Y'all better keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, whatever, nigga. All right. Like I said, they're not going to, this is their opportunity to get the dirt off of them. That's it. All right. And if they're lucky, they may rank number 8, number 9. I ain't about to make no goddamn noise like that. Not over the heat that's already out there. There's too many of these teams out here that got something to prove. Some folks feel like New York came in there and stole one. And like for me, I honestly felt like it was their time, dude. All right. You can't do nothing about it when it's a person's time and they just more hungry than you and you ain't hungry. All right. You think that you just supposed to get some shit. All right, just because of how tall this nigga is. So, all right, Bronson came in there and took his. All right, what you talking about, nigga? I'm taking this. All right, I understand what they said the terms of what history was supposed to make this. All right, but this ain't that. He came in there 6'2", and started giving them niggas work, dude. All right, no, you gonna work full time plus overtime in this motherfucker. All right, sneakers squeaking. All right, yes, I'm talking about playing in some of the hardest D of your life, nigga. All right, hands up. All right, and you working in here. All right, little nigga coming here, I'm talking about against an opponent. What is he? Is he a 7'4"? All right, you can't stop this 6'2" dude. All right, I'm talking about he was running right at the lane. He's hitting threes. He's just coming in the paint, man. He was doing whatever he wanted to do. All right, nigga he went off like a lightning rod. Not one game with 2 or 3. It was like it was just a specialty, dude. All right, we'll wait till it gets real low in the game here, dude, and then we're gonna send Bronson in there. All right, that's it. That was the strategy every night. Didn't even matter how much they were losing by. Didn't matter. All right, okay, you good and tired? Y'all tired yet? All right, Bronson, nigga. All right, yeah, burn your ass up. All right, niggas is tired. Folks are breathing hard, looking around. All right, this bitch just put 12 points on top of your nose. All right, yeah, got running grown men up and down the court. All right, no, your feet can't even get set properly on defense, nigga. All right, this is how he was doing niggas. All right, oh yeah. All right, no, your feet can't even get squared. This nigga is just, this nigga is just having his way. You understand? 6'2". No, 6'2". Jason Bronson. All right, Jalen Bronson. Excuse me. All right, yeah, I'm talking about getting busy in there. All right, absolutely. All right. I'll give him his credit, man. For everything else he was criticized and talked bad about, man, and niggas shitted all over the Knicks for giving him his money that he did deserve. All right. And now you understand what the return was on their investment because they got to see what the world got to see here. When everything was on the line, that nigga's a Brahma bull. He ain't taking no for an answer. All right. You're going to have to fight that nigga to the last second. All right, and keep fighting. All right, you done won. This nigga, they came back from 30-something, being down 30-something points. 20-something points. They just came back in the fourth quarter, just started whooping ass. All right, gotta be careful, man. All right, he did that shit not once. All right, twice, 3 times, man. All right, every time the Spurs thought they had something, man, here come Bronson. All right. Yeah, that's what I learned from that series, nigga. That, and they need to go ahead and get something popping with Fox's contract and what have you, dude. And that other nigga they got over there. All right. Not sure, the one with the dreads there. I'm not talking about Castle, but that other one. All right. One of them niggas in here kept getting his shot blocked, trying to do this silly ass layup, nigga. All right, turning the ball over. All right. Yeah, I don't know if niggas is point shaving. I don't know what was going on in that game. All right, it was weird. Yeah, how you keep going to a side to go do a layups here? Well, you know a nigga keep stopping you, his hand right there every time, but you keep going to this same side for this funky ass layup. All right. Yeah, that's what he was doing. All right. You talking about deep in the game. The championship is on the line. I don't trust some of this shit. All right, I don't. It just seemed too convenient. He did that shit like 4 or 5 times. Like, y'all call a timeout and take this stinking ass nigga out the game? All right, right. Shit, you're a professional player. All right? You don't understand that this nigga is to the left of you every time you hold the ball out. All right? And he's taller than you, nigga. All right? Yes, dude, and your feet are not set properly to do what the hell you trying to do, nigga. All right? That's crazy. All right? I ain't talking about the coaching experience. I'm just talking about in the case of circumstances of you understanding, you understanding the circumstances of basketball, man. All right? How it's supposed to be played. All right? Just like when we watched Caitlin Clark defending somebody, man. It was horrible. All right. I want to say Angel Reese had threw the ball over top of her head, and she still had her arms and legs spread out in Angel Reese's direction. All right. No, it looked crazy. All right. No, it wasn't no defense at all being played here. It was a comic show. All right. Yes, indeed, man. Their arms were still spread, looking in the opposite, away from the rim. All right, yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just that, all right, well, okay. Yeah, this is a dog and pony show. I want to say Angel Reese got like 11 rebounds in that game. She turned into a dog. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. Something like maybe 11 or 12. She did shit. She got busy in there. I definitely remember that. Hold on, let me go down here to see what we got left. Mm-hmm. I got something for the 5 heartbeats, but I don't want to look at that. All right. What did I say about Marcellus Wallace? Did we get to Marcellus Wallace here? I don't think we did here. Yeah, if we did, man, then oh well, man. All right. Oh well, if we didn't. All right. The most I'll say in here, brothers, be careful for people that's trying to turn child support into alimony, nigga. Tyrese and fruition is going down, nigga. All right. That's what they're trying to do. Nope, into alimony payments. All right, which is grimy on all levels. He said that from just listening to this here today, he said that she wasn't working. She got her damn RN's license. She got that. And the moment that she got it, she just stopped working for like 9 years to be a stay-at-home mom. All right. And for these cases of, I guess, her having to go back to work here, all right, she just felt angry, I guess, and vengeful for it. All right, so this came up to the parts of having a divorce. This is why she was there. But I told you the more savage part is the cases that she done called the police on this man 3 times. All right, yeah. And he said they ain't have evidence or nothing like that. And it's like, why y'all keep locking the nigga up then? All right, come on, Halls. And why you ain't lock her up yet? All right. Yeah, obviously, you know that she got some bullshit going on. And as I told y'all for this situation, she's just trying to be able to get a jump in divorce court. That's all she wanted. All right, she wanted a jump start in divorce court. All right. Now, somebody made this AI joint here. Brother Black Hair hitting it, I want to say 2 nights ago here. All right. That's a good example of what they were sitting there trying to do, trying to take that man bread, right? Take his hand. All right, and make him pay for his own execution, nigga. Yeah, you gonna let me get a hold of your finances, all right? So I can put all types of litigation, all right, and excuse me, dip into them pockets, all right, for as long as I need to, all right. Yes, indeed, and take you all through the courts, nigga, with your money. All right, sleaze bag attorneys in the back that have already gathered up a debt of $40,000 already. All right, this is all they've been doing is begging the judge to, hey, let us get some of that money in here. Let us get access. All right, she's got to play for legal counsel. All right, let us get some. All right, that's all they've been doing is begging the judge, nigga. All right, $40,000, which is somewhere it totals up to, as I told y'all, like about $1,000 a day, dude. All right, you're a crab, nigga. You're a crab. You the legal, the attorney, everything in here, the whole fucking system is jacked, dude. And it leaves a man completely exposed, dude. All right, if you bump into the wrong circumstances in here, dude, no, you're exposed. Mm-hmm. All right, you get the wrong nut ass judge in here. All right, they start giving her shit. All right, right. I told y'all what the deal is in this case is she wants the house, man. She wants the house. All right, the house in that case, they're sitting there discussing and talking about the house is somewhere around the cases of I think she said she's gonna be paying somewhere around like $18,000 a month. All right, which she ain't trying to cough up no 18 G's a month, man. She ain't, dude. All right, and she's worried that like by the time that the divorce and all this stuff is over, the house will already be foreclosed on and gone. All right, so this is why she's really trying to get a grip on the financial resources. All right. Now I told y'all, just breaking it down, what will happen in the courses of this not going right to how she expects. If everything goes up in flames, family, which it probably will, she will then experience the Brittany Renner experience. All right, yeah, where the judge tells you hell no. All right, no, I understand you're in here to do some bullshit, and hell no. All right, and your lawyers will bail on you. They're going to dip. All right, yeah, because can't nobody pick up the mess and the load. Yeah, and you owe them some money. All right, yeah, yes, indeed. Not only are they going to dip, but you're in debt $25,000 because I think she said she put up $15,000. All right, for their legal counsel originally. All right, so yeah, that's what it will go ahead to turn into. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is just ridiculous, man. All right. Yeah, it is within its own self in here. How you going to sit here to tell me to pay for my own harassment, nigga? All right, and damage to my finances. Yes, and I'm talking about she wants access to the bread in every way. She's talking about the money, all the money that she receives there. It's what same woman that was sitting here lying, talking about she make $400,000 a year. You're lying, the truth ain't in you. All right, had to come into the courts and say, yeah, Your Honor, mainly most of the income that I'm living off of and survive off of is off of Marcellus's pockets, nigga. All right, yeah, stop letting people lie to you on the internet, man. All right, no, she did all this bull job, and as I told y'all, she didn't work there for the last 9 years. All right, that's why she mad anyway. All right, she thinks she deserves some type of special treatment up in here, Halls, and what you gonna go ahead to see and to find out here at least, Halls, if we got a decent judge in here, is that this shit don't work. You can't turn child support into alimony. She even got in the paperwork. Yeah, it's not. I don't make enough means to take care of the kids. You mean you don't have enough spends to take care of yourself? All right, she was complaining about tuition funds and all this. Let me tell you why I remember here. All right, tuition expenses for the kids that Marcellus already paid. All right, and for herself, she claimed that was already paid. I'm talking about asking for all types of loot. All right, when you read the paperwork, it's just crazy, man. All right, ridiculous. You understand? All right, stuff that she proven on it, that she said that was already paid in here, but she wanted the money back for it and all of this petty ass shit, man. All right, no, that's what I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that. All right, so I'll go ahead to like I said here, for this case here, just for the fact that the man got called the police on 3 times, it's like the police is just sitting there trying to educate her on how to go after you better, nigga. All right, no, instead of putting charges on her. All right, yeah, how to do this a better way to help to make sure you get locked up next time. All right, yeah, after she's sitting here, I'm talking about doing it 3 times, dude. All right, yeah, like I said, she wants the house. That's what it comes down to. She wants the house, nigga. All right, now I can see that. All right, the same crib she's stunting on and All right, the dream. All right, she wants to hold on to that also. Mm-hmm. Yep, and she wants Marcellus to pay for it, nigga. Mm-hmm. Yep, she wants him to be financially responsible for it. All right, that's why she's complaining in the courts about the rent and all this other shit being up to date. When the last time he even paid this and all this other shit. All right, no, that's all in the paperwork too. All right, yeah, and just to go ahead to tell you, no, don't believe the. Excuse me, she makes $400,000 a year bullshit. She had to bring the real paperwork to court and tell the truth. She said she made something like $21,000 last year. That's it. All right. Yeah. So go ahead and stop. You can cut the bullshit machine. Mm-hmm. Turn it off. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Not be sitting here believing the damn lies, dude. This woman is slick and petty and grimy as hell. All right. Yeah. You don't play nothing. We talking about with black males and calling the police on them and risking the chance of you getting murdered or anything happening to you, man. All right. Yeah, this is rotten, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, filing peace orders so the man can't spend any time or be around his children and all this old strange shit. If you want to go, just get the hell out of here. All right. Right. I'm just talking about rotten to the core. You understand? Yeah, that's why you say you look at certain niggas and you sit back in here talking about marriage and all right, what's the price of you getting some old stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home? All right, man, no. All right. All it's going to do is build contempt for you, nigga. All right, contempt. She got all this extra time to get in your goddamn business and do a whole bunch of shit that she wouldn't be doing here otherwise, nigga, if she had her mind occupied on something. All right, such as having a gig or something to go to here, part-time or what have you. All right, something to stay productive in this society, nigga. All right, yeah, other than the damn, all right, no, take your credit card or what have you and drive up. All right, no, look, spend as much as you can, goddammit. All right, no, that's not real life, and at least this is what they paint here in society's cases here year to date here. All right, it ain't, man. All right, that's showing you this quick here too. The moment that you see from Marcellus or any one of these other dudes here, all right, no, it gets cracking like that. The first thing that the brother do is cut the money. All right, yeah, he gonna turn that spigot off. All right, real quick. All right, what do women do here when it gets real personal? All right, and it's like that. Clink, clink, no cheeks, nigga. Huh? None. All right, man can flat before he feel anything. All right, no, the cheeks is shut down. All right, he's like, what? All right, you're buying flowers and shit. All right, yeah, man. All right, making songs and shit. All right, yeah, trying to get in good. Trying to get on the good side. All right, yeah, same way for a man. If a man's pissed off with a woman, first he's gonna cut off there's his expenses. All right, yeah, man, we no longer funding that. All right, nope. All right, hell yeah. Shit, because us is our protections and provisions is everything. All right, that's not something in here that if you just wither it away like some trick ass nigga. Look, if that's the way you move, it ain't nobody else gonna respect it. All right, yes indeed, man. I tell you just like that, man. All right, that's not today's society, dude. All right, that's a rap video. Mm-hmm. Yes indeed, man. All right. Niggas, I tell you, niggas work their asses off here to ball out, nigga, for one weekend. All right. And then it's back to the train. All right. That's what it is, man. All right. You're looking out at most of society. All right. Just for one day in the damn weekend. All right. Yeah, then back to the train. But she didn't want to go back to that train, man. She didn't want to personally. All right, my personal opinion. All right, now this is with all the resentment. And I believe Marcellus is making $2 million a year. And, all right, this is all in the court paperwork, man. All right, yeah, it's like, what you pocket watching that nigga for? All right, yeah, I thought you made $400,000 a year, baby. What you worry about his little peanuts for? All right, yeah. Yeah, what you worry about? What you worry about? His couple of for if you got all of this bread here. I told you said she made 21,000 last year, baby. All right, on paper. All right, yes indeed. That's a sad deal. All right, that's called a sad deal. All right, no, when you got to get in front of everybody and be honest. All right, now tell the truth, ma'am. All right, there's the judge right there. All right, that's a sad day. All right, yeah. No, for one sweet moment, a man can sit here and watch you cut the bullshit. All right, yeah, you could just be quiet and just take a look. All right, yeah, stop all this garbage. All right. No, selling people lies, niggas hyping up lies, man, and putting emphasis on it. It's like, nigga, you don't know nothing. Shit don't even sound right. Then why you on this nigga ass like this? All right, right. I ain't trying to hear that. All right, yeah, why you riding this nigga backside like this? All right, God damn it, keep calling the man on it. All right, yeah. Every time you see it, she got a drink in her hand. All right, no, man, we're not playing any of these games, man. All right, none of them. You want to live lavish? All right, no, it takes a lot of work and time, man. And for these cases, man, I told you some young ladies like to use your work efforts and time, nigga. All right, no, without her putting any in. Her last gift and game to things and the last millionaire dude, the 7-figure guy she ever gonna deal with is him. All right, because the rest of the 7-figure dudes are sitting back here watching, and they see how slimy you are, man. All right, they're gonna stay far away from you. All right, yes indeed. All right, yeah. If you do get access, they know how to treat you. All right, no, accordingly. If you're gonna go, if that's the husband of your damn kids, right? All right, man, you was married to. If you will publicly do him like that, all right, shit, ain't nobody safe. All right, shit, that nigga provided everything for you. All right, if it's just cutthroat, you understand? No, I'm just I'm just gonna go right for this jugular type business. All right, on a man like that. All right, that means anybody can get it, nigga. All they gotta do is get on your bad side. That's what you're displaying. All right, yeah, they can get real funky. All right, right. You ain't holding on to nothing like that. All right, especially for some of y'all folks that feel like you got, like I said, you got 3 kids now, and you, all right, trying to salvage the last couple of younger years you have. Let me see if there's some poor sucker. All right. Yeah, this is not what it used to be, baby. All right, it ain't. All right. Now, fortunately enough, is there some poor sap that would take care of you and your kids? Yeah, I'm sure it is. All right. But it's not going to be the nigga you want to be around, sweetheart. Guarantee you that. All right. No, he's not going to be a person. All right. Where you enjoy his company. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about with 3 kids and shit like that. All right. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right. Not really going to like that nigga. Mm-hmm. Right. And sometimes it's a trade-off, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess. All right. Well, circumstances is, like I said, some folks just bet their hands there too high, thinking that there's something outside here. All right. And for this financially, she damaged herself forever. She's already exposed her hand. All right. You're done. You feel me? and it's nothing in the streets waiting for her. That's the saddest song. Tell any woman, nah, ain't shit out here. Bunch of bluffing, lying, whatever it is, procrastinating niggas. Yeah. If you get something that you got there long term, you trust, you've been able to hold down. I always tell people the same thing. Hold on to what you got. And don't be so quick to go toss your hand off here real quick thinking that there's some imaginary pond to reach from, dude. Relationships can be hard to build and establish here, Halls, depending on how you looking at things, if you are finished healing yourself here, Halls, and if you're able to be in the right situations there at that time in here, all right, to do what you got to do. All right. No, all these different things here matter. Yeah. And like I said, building them comes to the core of what a person is physically willing to do. Some people think that they come into a relationship and you're supposed to get credit because of the last relationship you was in. All right. No, you automatically supposed to get credit. All right. No, you got to earn your stripe just like anything else. Start from scratch. All right. That goes for everybody. You start from scratch, nigga. All right. Yeah. Like they think they sit down. Oh, my so-and-so, yeah, I used to pay my car note, my car insurance. So that means that you can pay my car note. Man, hell no. All right. No, that's what they believe. Truly. All right. I ain't lying to you. All right. I feel like you automatically supposed to step in that rope. All right. Yes. Supposed to step right into it. Yeah. Not all, but some, dude. All right. Well, you coming in, you start getting the draws and all of that. All right. You start getting personal. Huh? It gets personal, nigga. Huh? Up close and smell your breath, personal, nigga. All right. Yeah, she gonna want you to start paying some things around here. All right. And peeling off some skins. All right. Yeah. Peeling off a few ends, a few dollars, nigga. Huh? No, some spinach. All right. You damn right. All right. Come with the territory. All right. You ain't gonna be nowhere. I'm gonna shoot you talking about land wood, nigga. You ain't contributing nothing. All right. Not unless she invited you, and that invite, nigga, is that there's a clock on that, nigga. All right. Right, man. Shit. All right. I'm just sitting here to go ahead to tell the truth here, dude. All right. Yeah. Lord. I do want to say much love to the good people and good morning. Yeah. I've had a great morning here talking to the people. We may get cut off, so make sure that y'all go ahead to subscribe and to share this video. This has been something wonderful here. All right. Everybody have a blessed one. Right. Yeah, I don't know why John's acting like that, man. I couldn't tell you. There it is. All right, but everybody have a blessed one. All right, make sure that you go ahead to smash the like button, share this video. I will be back to rap with y'all in a minute. Of course, support the channel here. All right, we will be back in a minute.